OceanX is a nonprofit organization that was set up to develop a community around the ocean, in a sense. It's an organization that runs an enormous research vessel to explore the world's oceans, and we combine scientific discovery and exploration with media. I first came familiar with FileMaker years ago in an academic environment. I found that there were lots of things we needed to do in terms of documenting, in terms of databasing, that simply weren't available anyway. And I'm a sort of mid-level programming guy. I'm not like a high-end like a lot of my colleagues. And so I got introduced to it, and we started building very simple applications at work with it. But those things immediately grew into these very elaborate applications. And I'm still programming in it for the past 10 years. I've been still writing code for it. So I came to OceanX, and I looked around, and there were all these sort of high-end enterprise cloud-based things that people kept trying and then putting down. And I said, I know this may be sort of different, but in our world, we work with this package.
Vincent Perribon had developed a system in FileMaker. It had a lot of really great tools. When we saw it, we said, boy, this is a really interesting application he's building. And it was trying to work on the logistics for planning where the Athena would be traveling and how the season would plan out. What makes Claris FileMaker so powerful is that it's at the very high end of the low-code experience. So low-code means you can do things rapidly. A lot of things are figured out. You're not fussing with nasty details to get things applied. But at the same time, there's an extremely high level of power.
Claris FileMaker has been sort of our platform of choice because it gives you the ability to not only have a really solid database infrastructure, but then also the ability to customize that to our needs.
This application really manages all of the data for the ship, especially in the planning to execution phase of the agenda.
What we do is such a unique thing at OceanX. We combine operations on a vessel, we combine operations on shore. A problem that I really had not perceived that FileMaker would so beautifully solve was the fact that on the vessel, we have limited satellite communication. So all the cloud-based programs are simply not going to work on a ship. So what we did is we developed a package on land that contains the information and a package that's on the ship. And when we do get good satellite communication, the guys at Logic created this amazing syncing platform between the FileMaker implementation on the vessel and the FileMaker implementation on land, and it rapidly syncs these two things together, and everybody's essentially working on the same set of data. So FileMaker suddenly was a hero because they were able to do all kinds of fantastic things. As soon as we get in satellite range, the two sync.
And that gives us the ability to go and then focus on actually doing what we want to do and orchestrating these missions rather than, spending all of our time thinking about where's that bit of pocket of information, because there's just too much to hold in your head. So, you need somewhere for it all to live. And that's what FileMaker does for us.